Hola, ¿qué tal, amigos? It is Jay-Z from Wow 104, and welcome back to another edition live from Beach Waterpark, South Padre Island, which voted the #1 beach in Texas for 2 years in a row. And boy, do we have a lot of things happening today. It's a gorgeous Tuesday, and we're going to be talking to a very special guest, Valerie from the Lighthouse from the city of Port Isabel. We'll be talking to her. She's going to give us a little bit about the history and everything that they have to offer there at the Lighthouse. Plus, don't forget, we also have esos boletitos gratis, the family 4-pack to Beach Waterpark. It'll be for you and 3 guests. Why not? But remember, you got to use the hashtag BeachWaterparkTX. That's hashtag BeachWaterparkTX para todos los detalles. In the meantime, well, let's get started. Hola amigos, ¿cómo estás? Te saluda Jay-Z. Aquí los encontramos en vivo desde la Isla del Padre, which, by the way, has been voted the #1 beach in Texas for 2 years in a row. That being said, aquí los encontramos, and when you come to Beach Waterpark, you want to make sure that you utilize everything, be able to explore the entire park, and that's why cuando vienes con tu familia, you're making memories. You want to make sure that you get to go everywhere you want. So that being said, I want to get a professional that knows everything about the park. We're going to do a little Q&A. So let's talk to Daniel here, coming up next. So Daniel, well, first of all, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having me.
And I have a lot of questions and answers. We're going to call this a Q&A, okay?
All right.
So let's talk about the park immediately. As you're driving in, you see tons of parking, but is there a charge for that?
That's the great thing about Beach Waterpark. We do not have a parking fee, so families and group of friends, you don't have to worry about that. Parking is completely free.
Let's talk about the tickets. How do I get discounted tickets?
You can buy your tickets online for just a couple dollars cheaper. If you buy them at the gate, you're gonna get full price. But if you get them online, they're just a few dollars cheaper, and that's savings. Other than that, we have partner locations throughout the valley that offer discounted tickets. For example, Junior Supermarket, we have tickets there available for cheaper.
Now let's talk about the coolers, because I see a lot of coolers coming in, but I also see lots of delicious food that you guys have to offer here at Beach Waterpark.
Yeah.
How does the coolers work? What can I bring? What can I not bring?
Coolers, you're welcome to bring them into the park. There is a $15 fee to bring it in. You are welcome to bring any food and drinks that you want. The only thing we do not allow is alcohol, and we don't allow any glass products.
Can we bring like lawn chairs or anything like that?
We don't allow lawn chairs, but we do have seating available throughout the park. But especially on the weekends, we fill up and they get taken. My suggestion is to get here like at 10:30 at least.
Which reminds me, you got a lot of cabanas and palapas. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so we have cabanas and palapas available throughout the park. They're available to rent either online or here at the gate. Basically, it's private seating, private little area for you and your family or a group of friends. But again, if you want guaranteed for sure seating, book one of our cabanas or palapas. That is yours. That is your seating. You don't have to worry about it.
So tell me more about this discount in the evenings. What is that about?
Yeah, we have an afternoon discount. It starts at 3 p.m. It's about $10 off for adults and about $7 off for children. So if you just want to spend a couple hours here in the afternoon, we have that afternoon discount available.
So I know you see all the attractions, but what's your favorite slide here at Beach Waterpark?
My favorite slide here is the Tempest. A lot of people don't know it, but it's the one slide that's not connected to our lazy river. You actually have to get off the river and go up some stairs because, again, people don't know that you have to get off the river. So there's always going to be an empty line at the start of the day.
There it is, guys. You can get all the information at beachwaterparktx.com. I'll slow it down. beachwaterparktx.com para todos los detalles. We hope to see you right here at Beach Waterpark. Thank you, Daniel, for all the tips and tricks here at Beach Waterpark, South Padre Island. Los encontramos en vivo. Don't forget, at the end of the segment, vamos a estar regalando a family 4-pack for the beach park for you and 3 guests so that you can come out here, enjoy the cabanas, and walk around, enjoy some barbecue, unas micheladas, and everything else. In the meantime, I have a very special guest today. I have Valerie here. Come on by, Valerie. Valerie is the marketing director for the city of Port Isabel, also the site manager for the Port Isabel Light Historical Commission. Well, welcome to the show, and how are you today?
Thank you. I'm doing great. It's a great day to be here.
So we were talking, and you know, the lighthouse is a historical part of Port Isabel, South Padre Island, the beach. Tell us more about that.
Well, fortunately, the lighthouse was constructed here in 1852 so that we can enjoy it in all its glory. In 2024, it's one of the top trafficked state historic sites in Texas. So we're really fortunate to have that with us here in Eastern Cameron County.
Now, understand about this lighting, a special lighting that we've been talking about. It's the Fresnel lens. Is it pronounced correctly?
Fresnel lens, yes.
Tell me a little bit more about that, because I thought that was really, really interesting.
We thought it was a dream come true. We loved the lighthouse, but didn't realize it was missing its soul until that lens was installed and then illuminated. So from 1905 to 2022, for 117 years, the lighthouse had no lens. And it was just simply beautiful. And so this lens was engineered and constructed especially for our lighthouse. And in December 2022, we counted down to 1 and flipped the switch on and made history.
Awesome. And what are the summer hours that, if you are coming down to South Padre Island or Port Isabel, that's operational during the summer?
Summer hours were open from 10 a.m. until 9 p.m., weather permitting. If we have to close a couple hours or whatever during a little rainstorm during the day, we open right back up. We want visitors to explore the lighthouse and enjoy an experience you can only get like that in Texas, right here, Port Isabel, South Padre Island.
And during off-season time, what are the times?
We're open 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. off season.
Now, I'm telling you, as you're driving into Port Isabel, you see that it's like I said, it's an historical piece. You guys have restaurants around there. There's a little plaza. Tell me more about all the, not just the lighthouse, but the surroundings. Also movies and food, restaurants.
Right. So the lighthouse is really just like a anchor, if you will, for everything that goes on around it. In 1872, the town was platted, and so we had an intentional town platted around a lighthouse, which is very unusual. So as that town is populated, we've got 14 restaurants within walking distance. We have a pirate ship. You can catch an eco tour, go out on a pier, catch a fish, grab a bay charter, shop at specialty shops or artisan shops all around the lighthouse. So you can park once and enjoy the whole day.
The whole day. You guys have a huge pier as well, so you can enjoy the pier, go do some fishing, check out the lighthouse. Now, I see a little white house beside the actual lighthouse.
Yes.
What exactly is that?
Well, that's known as the Keeper's Cottage. Originally, it was built in 1855. 3 years after the lighthouse was built, that's where the keeper and family and the assistant keeper and family would live. In the 1990s, it was reconstructed using the original plans, and that became our visitor center.
So there's so much to offer. It's not just about the lighthouse, but it's also the center, I guess, the episode of everything that Port Isabel, the lighthouse, has to offer. And we thank you for being out here. So, Valerie, I have to ask, the lighthouse or Port Isabel, who came first?
The lighthouse came first. It was constructed in 1852 and lit in 1853. The city of Port Isabel was not incorporated until 1927.
So there's a small admission, right, to get into the lighthouse, correct?
There is. There's a small admission because it's a great expense to keep it open.
Definitely.
So it's $5 for adults, $4 for seniors, $3 for children.
So we're going to do something a little different today since we have Valerie here from the Port Isabel Lighthouse. A family 4-pack. To the lighthouse. Family 4-pack for Beach Waterpark here at South Padre Island. Make sure and keep an eye on Facebook and also Instagram. Hashtag Beach Waterpark TX. That's hashtag Beach Waterpark TX. Valerie, thank you so much. And we hope to enjoy the lighthouse very soon.
Thank you.
That being said, guys, don't forget, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We're all over the social media network. And we hope to see you soon. Live from Beach Waterpark, South Padre Island. We'll see you next time.